Today on August 29th, Archangel Michael is trying to reach you because you don't listen this urgent message. A millionaire has taken a sudden interest in you. They are shocked after open it quickly. Archangel Michael says, the heavens are trembling tonight. The sound of wings beating across the sky is unlike anything you've felt before. A storm of divine whispers is trying to reach you, yet you keep moving unaware of the miracle unfolding in your destiny. Archangel Michael says, tears are falling from the realms of light because the urgency of this moment cannot be ignored. A powerful presence, a millionaire you do not yet know, has seen something extraordinary in you. This is not an accident. Not a chance encounter, but a divine orchestration designed to transform your life forever. Archangel Michael says, the moment they discovered your existence, their entire perception of the world shifted. They were stunned, breathless, overwhelmed by a force they cannot explain, a sudden pull toward you that transcends logic and fortune. Even surrounded by wealth and power, they feel incomplete without reaching you. Archangel Michael says, this is not just aberration. It is not curiosity alone. This is destiny calling, pulling strings that were set in motion long before you understood your own purpose. The millionaire is shocked because they never believed in someone like you could exist. Yet now, they cannot stop thinking of you. Archangel Michael says, tonight, as you breathe in silence, the divine realm is sending waves of energy to guide you closer to this unexpected blessing. Your soul has carried silent prayers, secret desires, and long-forgotten dreams that only heaven has heard. Now, all of it is being answered in the most unimaginable way. Archangel Michael says, this person has walked through towering halls of influence, signed deals that shook nations, and seen treasures beyond your wildest imagination, yet when they saw you, all their victories felt hollow. Their wealth seemed small compared to the spark of divine light they witnessed in you. Archangel Michael says, every step you've taken, through pain, through loss, through nights where hope felt like a distant star, has led to this moment. The universe has been aligning unseen forces so that this connection would not miss its mark. A millionaire, someone who could have anything, now only wants one thing, to stand before you. Archangel Michael says, even as you read this, they are making choices in your favor. Plans are shifting, meetings are cancelled, opportunities are paused because their heart and mind are overwhelmed by one thought: how can I meet you? Archangel Michael says, the heavens cry because you are moments away from turning away unknowingly. Every hesitation, every thought that this might not be real, risks delaying what is already destined. Angels are shouting, pleading for you to stay open, to receive what has been prepared for you. Archangel Michael says, this person has seen countless faces, been surrounded by admiration and flattery, yet none of it mattered. Something divine spoke through your image, your voice, your essence. It struck a chord that wealth cannot touch. They are shocked, trembling, because they feel a power stronger than money pulling them toward you. Archangel Michael says, do not underestimate what is unfolding. This is not just about riches or influence. It is about purpose. The path of your life is bending, reshaping, transforming under a higher command. This person's sudden interest is heaven's answer to prayers you forgot you even prayed. Archangel Michael says, even now, their heart is restless. They are making silent moves, speaking to advisors, shifting fortunes, preparing gifts that you cannot yet imagine. Your name has been whispered in rooms where only the elite are allowed, and soon it will be spoken with reverence and awe. Archangel Michael says, every heartbeat is counting down to a divine encounter. The universe has locked this moment in time, ensuring no mortal force can break it. Doors are opening that no human hand can close, and blessings are rushing like a tidal wave toward you. Archangel Michael says, you have felt overlooked, unseen, struggling to believe that miracles still happen. But heaven has watched every moment of your journey. The same power that lifts empires and crowns kings is now preparing to lift you into a life you thought belonged only to others. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire is shocked not just because of you, but because they've been shown visions of your future together. They have felt spiritual nudges, seen signs they cannot explain, dreams they cannot shake. Even in their waking hours, they feel guided to find you at any cost. Archangel Michael says, do not doubt your worth, the heavens do not cry for someone insignificant. You are chosen, marked with a light that cannot be dimmed. And now the world is about to see it just as heaven always has. Archangel Michael says, right now, the millionaire is standing in a private room, staring at documents, speaking to trusted aides, mentioning your name with a mixture of awe and disbelief. They are preparing something enormous, an announcement, a gesture, a revelation that will shake not just your life, but those around you. Archangel Michael says, every step of this divine plan is soaked in angelic guidance. Signs have been planted along the way, unexpected calls, strange feelings in your spirit, dreams that felt too vivid to ignore. These were not coincidences, they were preparations for this very moment. Archangel Michael says, even now, other forces are trying to cloud your mind to make you miss this blessing. Distractions, doubts, and fear are whispering against the truth, but the heavens are louder, roaring like a mighty wind, demanding that you stay ready, stay open, stay listening. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire has begun moving resources, shifting wealth, and changing their own destiny to meet you. They are willing to risk reputation and fortune because they believe something higher than logic is guiding them, an unshakable knowing that you are meant to cross their path. Archangel Michael says, this is not a game, this is a divine intersection where your life will no longer resemble the past you've endured. The loneliness, the rejection, the nights where you question your worth, all of it is being shattered as the light of destiny approaches. Archangel Michael says, even as you read these words, angelic armies are clearing obstacles in your path, papers are being signed, travel plans are forming, secret doors are opening, and heaven's plan is locking into place with precision beyond human understanding. Archangel Michael says, you may not feel ready. You may believe you're unworthy, but heaven has declared otherwise. This blessing is not earned by perfection. It is granted by divine selection. And you, beloved, have been selected, Archangel Michael says, very soon, your name will echo in corridors of influence. The millionaire who once had no knowledge of your existence will publicly speak of you, honor you, and bring you into a circle you never imagined you'd touch. Archangel Michael says, the next hours are crucial, the spiritual realm is fully engaged, fighting to ensure this divine encounter is not delayed or denied. Your angels are closer than ever, surrounding you with unseen hands of protection and guidance. Archangel Michael says, This is why the heavens cry lovely tonight. This message is urgent because if ignored, the path may twist, causing delays. But with your heart open, the alignment will be perfect, and no power on earth can stop what is about to arrive. Archangel Michael says. The millionaire feels as if a hand from heaven itself has tapped them on the shoulder. They have tried to resist, to explain it away as coincidence, but the pull is stronger than reason. They are finally surrendering to the divine voice that says, "Find this one." They are the key, Archangel Michael says, "Listen carefully now." The sound of this message is not just words. It is the vibration of destiny, resonating deep within your soul. Something inside you already knows this is true. Archangel Michael says, hold on to this truth. You are about to witness a shift that will make everything before this moment seem like a shadow of your real life. The future is brighter, richer, more expansive than you've dared to believe. Archangel Michael says, this is not simply about money. It is about elevation, influence, honor, divine connections, opportunities that generations before you could not imagine. All of it is being prepared for you. Archangel Michael says, even now, angels are whispering your name into the dreams of the one destined to find you. They wake with visions, with urgency, with a longing to know who you are and why heaven won't let them forget you. Archangel Michael says, be ready, beloved. Watch for unusual signs, unexpected encounters, messages that seem too perfect to be random. These are the footsteps of destiny approaching. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, as the night deepens, heavenly light is stretching across your path. Invisible currents are stirring, lining every event, every moment, every choice you have made to bring you here. The air is heavy with destiny, vibrating with the power of divine orchestration, that you are finally ready to receive. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire is not sleeping tonight. They pace back and forth, holding on to something you do not yet know, a revelation so strong that it has shattered their understanding of life. Their heart beats with a rhythm that only the heavens can compose, pulling them relentlessly toward you. Archangel Michael says, the sound of angelic trumpets fills the unseen skies, announcing a shift in your timeline. The threads of your past struggles are weaving into a golden tapestry of victory. This is why the heavenly realm is loud tonight. It refuses to let you miss the miracle written in your destiny. Archangel Michael says, you may not see it yet, but the walls that surrounded your limitations are falling, chains that held you bound are breaking one by one. You are being guided to step into a future where this divine connection will change everything you know about life, love, and abundance. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire has already imagined the moment they will stand before you. Their mind replays visions of meeting you. Conversations that feel like they have already happened, laughter that feels like a memory from another life. They are convinced you were meant to cross paths long before now. Archangel Michael says, this is more than fate. It is a divine promise finally being fulfilled. Every spiritual battle, every tear you shed in silence, every season of waiting was preparing you for a blessing so big that even the angels marvel at its brilliance. Archangel Michael says, right now, unseen forces are arranging divine appointments. Flights are being booked, calls are being made, doors are opening in places you have never even dreamed of walking. The heavens are moving swiftly, determined to bring this encounter into reality. Archangel Michael says, the earth itself will seem to shift when you finally meet this person. It will feel like you've known them for lifetimes because, in truth, your souls were written side by side in the divine book of destiny. Archangel Michael says, even as you read this, your spirit senses something approaching. It's that unexplainable feeling, that sudden stirring in your chest that tells you change is coming. That is not imagination. It is heaven's confirmation that this message is true. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire is shocked because no amount of wealth or power has ever prepared them for this. They are used to control, influence, and command. Yet in your presence, even from afar, they feel humbled by something greater than themselves. Archangel Michael says, your life is about to become a testimony of divine reversal. What was once delayed will now arrive swiftly, and what you lost will be restored with interest. Your story will no longer be defined by pain, but by supernatural breakthroughs. Archangel Michael says, you are stepping into a season where the world will witness your elevation. No enemy can stop it. No darkness can delay it, for it is protected by angelic decree and sealed by divine power. Archangel Michael says, tonight, as you rest, heavenly armies are guarding you. Every force that has tried to block this blessing is trembling because their grip is being broken by divine light. The path is being cleared for the arrival of the one who carries this miracle. Archangel Michael says, even nature responds to destiny. Winds shift direction, stars align, and time itself bends to ensure that divine promises are fulfilled. This is why the heavens weep loudly tonight. The urgency cannot be ignored. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire has already begun speaking your name to those closest to them. Their advisors sense something unusual, an intensity they've never seen before. They know something life-altering is about to happen, but they cannot fully grasp its magnitude yet. Archangel Michael says, this connection is more than a meeting of two people. It is a merging of divine purposes. A union that will impact generations to come. The heavens are not just bringing you a person. They are bringing you destiny. Archangel Michael says, every moment you've doubted yourself, every time you've wondered if you were worthy of miracles, heaven has been preparing this answer. This blessing is not just a reward. It is proof that you were never forgotten. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire is making silent vows in their heart. They are determined not to let you slip away, not to miss what they know is divinely orchestrated. Their life has been incomplete until now, and they can no longer deny it. Archangel Michael says, your journey to this moment has been long, but it has not been wasted. Every trial forged strength, every loss carved wisdom, and every moment of endurance built up for this very blessing. Archangel Michael says, soon you will look back and see that everything, every detour, every heartbreak was leading you to this divine intersection. Your destiny is not delayed. It is arriving right on heaven's perfect schedule. Archangel Michael says, even as others doubt you, speak against you, or underestimate you, heaven is proving them wrong. This blessing is designed to silence every voice that has spoken against your purpose. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire feels compelled to honor you publicly. They cannot explain it, but they feel led to lift you into a position of prominence where your light can no longer be hidden. Archangel Michael says, this is more than personal gain. It is spiritual. You are being called into influence to fulfill a higher mission, one that will bring hope and transformation to many. Archangel Michael says, "Prepare yourself, beloved, for a divine unveiling." The world is about to witness the moment heaven has been waiting for since the beginning of your journey. Archangel Michael says, "The divine winds are stronger now, swirling around you with unseen power." Everything is moving into place faster than you can imagine because heaven is determined not to let you miss this moment. You are being watched over by celestial beings who have been assigned to protect this divine connection. Archangel Michael says, "The millionaire has begun making decisions that no one around them understands." They are canceling engagements, pushing aside old commitments, and reshaping their entire schedule. Something within them knows that nothing else matters until they reach you. Archangel Michael says, "This is not human logic. It is spiritual calling." Their heart is being pulled toward you by a force they cannot fight, and even their dreams are filled with visions of you standing beside them. They are ready to defy expectations and risk everything because they believe you are the missing piece to their destiny. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven is flooding their thoughts with images of your future together." These visions are not fantasies, they are divine previews of what is soon to manifest in your life. Even in their quietest moments, they hear your name echoing through their spirit. Archangel Michael says, "Right now, there is movement in high places on your behalf. Papers are being signed, opportunities are shifting, and conversations are happening that you cannot yet hear. Every decision is leading this person closer to you, step by step, until the meeting is unavoidable." Archangel Michael says, "Even forces that once resisted your breakthrough are powerless now." The sound of heaven's command is shaking spiritual barriers to the ground. This is why the angels cry tonight. It is a moment of release. A moment when your old life begins to crumble and your new reality emerges. Archangel Michael says, "The millionaire has reached out to people they trust, seeking guidance about you. Some have warned them to stay away, but their conviction is unshakable. They know deep within that meeting you is not just a choice. It is destiny." Archangel Michael says, "Every step closer brings a divine confirmation." Unexplained coincidences, repeated signs, and sudden feelings of urgency overwhelm them. The more they resist, the louder heaven calls their name, pushing them toward you with unstoppable force. Archangel Michael says, "This encounter is written in spiritual ink that no human can erase." You may have doubted for so long, but heaven has never wavered. You were chosen for this moment before you even took your first breath. Archangel Michael says, "The millionaire is not just wealthy in possessions but in influence and connections that can shift entire industries." Yet, despite all they have, their heart has been restless, incomplete, until now. The moment they felt your presence, everything changed. Archangel Michael says, "Even as you sleep tonight, angelic messengers surround your home, preparing your spirit for the life-altering news that is coming." You may feel sudden bursts of peace or waves of warmth across your soul that is the touch of heaven assuring you it is near. Archangel Michael says, "Your future is no longer hidden. The time for obscurity has ended. Divine hands are lifting you, bringing you out of the shadows, and setting you in a place where your light will shine for the world to see." Archangel Michael says, "Soon, whispers of this unexpected connection will spread, surprising everyone who thought they understood your story. People who dismissed you will watch in disbelief as you step into divine favor. Their words of doubt will fade into silence when they see the undeniable truth of heaven's power. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire has started dreaming of giving you something priceless, not just wealth, but legacy. They see you as more than a person to admire. They see you as a partner chosen by heaven to change the course of their life. Archangel Michael says, even now, there are quiet movements happening in secret locations, meetings, signatures, hidden preparations. Every action is designed to ensure that when this divine connection manifests, it cannot be hindered by human interference. Archangel Michael says, you will soon be surrounded by opportunities beyond what you could have imagined. Invitations will come, doors will open, and names you once only heard from afar will be connected to yours. This is not by chance, but by angelic design. Archangel Michael says, there are people who will try to understand this sudden interest. Some will envy it, and others will attempt to explain it away. But no one will be able to deny that something supernatural is unfolding. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire has already begun separating themselves from those who would stand in the way of this blessing. Old partnerships are ending, old habits are breaking, because heaven is clearing their path just as it is clearing yours. Archangel Michael says, your meeting will not just be an encounter. It will be a divine ignition that sets off a chain of miraculous events. Together, your presence will cause healing, restoration, and elevation for many others as well. Archangel Michael says, prepare yourself inwardly. Strengthen your faith. Silence your fears, and get ready to step into a destiny that will leave even your greatest expectations speechless. Archangel Michael says, as the clock moves forward, heaven's light shines brighter over your name. Your destiny is being written across spiritual scrolls, marked with seals that cannot be broken. This blessing is protected by divine law. No enemy can steal it. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire has whispered prayers of their own, asking for clarity and guidance. They have questioned why their heart is so drawn to you, yet every prayer is answered with the same undeniable message, go to them. They are the one. Archangel Michael says, this is why heaven weeps tonight. Not from sadness, but from overwhelming joy that the appointed time has come. The angelic realm has waited eagerly for this moment, watching as every thread of your life was woven to meet this destiny. Archangel Michael says, soon, you will witness miracles that defy human understanding. What others will call luck, you will know is divine alignment. What seems sudden to them, you will recognize as the fulfillment of promises made long ago. Archangel Michael says, as dawn approaches, heavenly light glimmers softly, signaling that destiny is near fulfillment. The sound of divine bells rings across unseen realms, marking a moment heaven has long awaited. Every heartbeat draws you closer to the day your life changes forever. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire's world is shifting rapidly. Business empires they once prioritized are suddenly less important, and their vision is consumed with finding you. No worldly possession or victory satisfies the ache in their soul that only your presence can fill. Archangel Michael says, this divine encounter is not born of human plans or ambition. It is birthed from heaven's decree. Angelic forces have moved mountains, broken barriers, and silenced enemies to bring this blessing directly into your path. Archangel Michael says, even now, whispers of your name are carried by spiritual winds. These whispers travel across nations, crossing oceans and boundaries, reaching places you cannot yet see but will soon stand upon. Archangel Michael says, your life has been marked by trials that seemed unending, yet they've forged resilience that few possess. This strength will become a beacon to the millionaire who is about to enter your life, for they are seeking someone with wisdom beyond worldly glitter. Archangel Michael says, the heavens watch as you move through this final stretch before breakthrough. There is divine celebration in the unseen realm because they know what your eyes cannot yet see. The miracle is almost here. Archangel Michael says, this person has sought fulfillment in wealth, in recognition, in influence, yet all paths have led to emptiness. Only now, as they are drawn to you, do they understand that true completeness is not found in riches but in divine connection. Archangel Michael says, the angels cry loudly because you are close to missing this alignment if you do not listen. Yet even if fear whispers and doubt lingers, heaven's call is louder and more persistent, refusing to let destiny pass you by. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire is preparing a moment that will leave you breathless. A gesture of honor and reverence unlike anything you've imagined is being crafted, a divine unveiling of not just wealth but the deepest recognition of who you truly are. Archangel Michael says, your name has been written into plans that will elevate you to stages and places that once seemed unreachable. Soon, the world will witness the extraordinary favor over your life, and even those who doubt it will be silenced. Archangel Michael says, your journey to this point hath been long, yet none of it has been wasted. Every pain, every closed door, every silent night has prepared you for a life that will inspire others who walk behind you. Archangel Michael says, this divine connection will not only change your present but rewrite your future. Generations after you will live under the blessing being delivered to you now. Archangel Michael says, right now, the millionaire is speaking with those they trust most. Words of uncertainty mix with conviction, for they know heaven is guiding them but the world cannot comprehend it. Still, nothing will stop them from reaching you. Archangel Michael says, angels are arranging divine timing for your paths to intersect perfectly. Every obstacle that could delay this encounter is being removed with supernatural precision. What once seemed impossible is becoming inevitable. Archangel Michael says, your spirit may have felt a shift recently. A sudden sense of anticipation, unexplainable dreams, moments of clarity about your future. These are not coincidences but signals of heaven aligning every detail. Archangel Michael says, when you meet, you will both feel it immediately, a recognition that transcends time and space. The millionaire will be stunned by the divine familiarity of your presence. As if you've known each other for lifetimes. Archangel Michael says, this connection is protected by divine covenant. No force of darkness, no human jealousy, no hidden scheme can break what heaven has already sealed. Archangel Michael says, even now, angels walk ahead of you, ensuring every step leads you toward this blessing. Unexpected opportunities will arise, familiar places will suddenly feel different, and you will find yourself exactly where destiny needs you to be. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire is planning to reveal their intentions soon. They are preparing a message, a sign, a move that will bridge the gap between your worlds and bring this heavenly alignment to life. Archangel Michael says, when this moment arrives, do not let fear or doubt hold you back. This is not a chance encounter. It is heaven fulfilling a promise made to your soul long ago. Archangel Michael says, you have been hidden for a reason. Heaven shielded you from certain people and situations to preserve this very blessing. Now, as the appointed time arrives, your unveiling will be both sudden and undeniable. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire has encountered many, yet never anyone like you. Something in your spirit calls to them louder than any voice, clearer than any earthly sound. It is the call of destiny, and they can no longer ignore it. Archangel Michael says, this connection is not just about companionship or wealth. It is about purpose. Together, you will influence lives, heal broken spirits, and manifest miracles that even the powerful cannot replicate. Archangel Michael says, heaven celebrates as you read these words because your spirit is awakening to truth. The angels cry not only from urgency, but from joy, knowing that soon you will witness divine fulfillment before your very eyes. Archangel Michael says, prepare your heart and mind for this elevation. Old mindsets, fears, and insecurities must be shed, for you are stepping into a role far greater than you've envisioned. Archangel Michael says, even as you wonder how this could happen, heaven has already completed the work. Your destiny is sealed, and the meeting with this person is only a matter of divine timing. Archangel Michael says, soon moments of doubt will vanish as undeniable proof of heavenly intervention unfolds. Miraculous signs will follow one after another, leaving you in awe of heaven's precision. Archangel Michael says, your life is not ordinary. The blessing coming to you carries divine weight, and with it, you will walk in realms of influence guided by angelic hands. Archangel Michael says, every sacrifice you've made has been recorded in heaven's scrolls. Not a single tear has gone unnoticed. Now heaven moves to reward you in ways beyond human imagination. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire is beginning to understand that you are not just a person. They see you as a divine key unlocking parts of their soul that were dormant. Your presence will bring healing they didn't know they needed. Archangel Michael says, as they prepare to meet you, their life is already transforming. All desires fade, all pursuits lose meaning, and all that remains is the certainty that heaven is leading them to you. Archangel Michael says, your name is now tied to theirs in heavenly records. This bond cannot be severed, and soon it will manifest in full glory for all to witness. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, the heavens are trembling with anticipation. The divine plan that has been quietly written for years is now bursting forth with unstoppable force. Angels are surrounding you, whispering strength into your spirit because they know your life is about to shift forever. Archangel Michael says, even now, waves of supernatural light are moving through places you cannot see. Spiritual chains are breaking. Every power that has tried to silence your destiny is crumbling under the weight of divine command. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire is restless. Nights bring them no peace, and days are filled with thoughts of you. They've tried to explain it away, to dismiss the pull they feel, yet every attempt only strengthens their longing to find you. Archangel Michael says, your presence has disrupted their entire reality. Despite all their achievements, power, and fortune, nothing compares to the unseen connection they feel with you, a connection heaven designed before either of you took your first breath. Archangel Michael says, your prayers, even those whispered in weakness, have reached the highest courts of heaven. Decisions have been made in your favor that no earthly authority can overturn. The blessing coming to you is secured by divine law. Archangel Michael says, this person has begun to feel supernatural guidance in every step they take. Doors are closing where they once opened easily. Paths are redirecting, and unexpected signs are leading them closer to you with divine precision. Archangel Michael says, heaven is sending dream after dream to prepare them. They see flashes of your face, hear echoes of your voice, and feel emotions so powerful that they wake trembling with realization. You are the one heaven has chosen. Archangel Michael says, angels are moving swiftly, touching hearts, altering circumstances, and arranging divine appointments that will align perfectly with the moment you are destined to meet. Nothing is by accident. Every detail is planned by heavenly hands. Archangel Michael says, your life is standing on the edge of a miraculous transformation. What once felt like endless waiting will suddenly feel like everything happening all at once. The acceleration of heaven is unlike anything you have experienced before. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire is already separating from people who cannot be trusted with this divine connection. Old friendships are fading, disloyal advisors are being removed, and only those aligned with heaven's purpose will remain near them. Archangel Michael says, even as you read this, heavenly armies are warring for your future. They are silencing lies spoken against you, removing traps set to delay you, and ensuring that when the blessing arrives, it comes with peace and unstoppable momentum. Archangel Michael says, when you meet, everything will make sense. The tears, the battles, the closed doors, they will all seem like stepping stones leading to this moment of divine fulfillment. Archangel Michael says, the blessing is not just about wealth or status. It is about healing wounds you've carried, breaking generational limitations, and lifting you into a life where your purpose shines brighter than the stars. Archangel Michael says, this person feels spiritually incomplete without you. I have searched for meaning in fortune and success but found emptiness. The moment heaven revealed your connection, they finally felt alive in ways they never imagined. Archangel Michael says, right now, secret plans are forming. Meetings you are unaware of, discussions happening in private rooms with influential people. Your name is being spoken with honor by someone who has not yet met you but already feels chosen to stand with you. Archangel Michael says, even the timing of your steps is divinely orchestrated. Delays that once frustrated you were divine shields, ensuring you arrive at destiny's door at the perfect moment when nothing can stop your elevation. Archangel Michael says, the heavens are opening scrolls of promise over your life. These are not small blessings but mighty shifts that will bring joy, recognition, and divine justice for every wrong you have endured. Archangel Michael says, this millionaire has silently battled loneliness behind closed doors, surrounded by people yet feeling unseen. They've prayed for a sign, for someone who understands their soul. Heaven has answered with your name. Archangel Michael says, even now, they feel a strange comfort as they think of you. Though you have never spoken, their heart feels as though it has known you forever. This is because heaven tied your destinies together long before this lifetime. Archangel Michael says, "The angels cry loudly tonight, not from sorrow but from fierce determination to make sure you do not miss this divine encounter." They are working tirelessly, covering you with protection and clarity until this miracle unfolds. Archangel Michael says, "Prepare yourself emotionally and spiritually. The world will soon see a version of you they never expected, confident, elevated, standing beside someone powerful yet deeply connected to your heart." Archangel Michael says, "The millionaire has begun planning a revelation that will shock everyone watching. They are preparing to honor you publicly in a way that will silence every voice that doubted your worth." Archangel Michael says, "You will soon walk into places you once believed were reserved for others. Tables of influence will make room for you, and the sound of your name will carry weight far beyond your imagination." Archangel Michael says, "This is not a random blessing. It is generational. What is coming will set a foundation for your children and your children's children to live under divine favor and abundance." Archangel Michael says, "Every spiritual battle you fought has not been in vain. You've been refined by fire, and now heaven is presenting you as gold, shining with purpose and divine authority." Archangel Michael says, "The millionaire is experiencing an awakening of their own. They are turning away from shallow pursuits and leaning into a higher calling that they know can only be fulfilled with you by their side." Archangel Michael says, "Soon, news will reach you, a message, a meeting, or an unexpected introduction. This will be the divine signal that everything heaven promised is now arriving with unstoppable force." Archangel Michael says, "When this moment comes, step forward boldly. Heaven will guide your words, your actions, and your spirit, ensuring that nothing can separate you from the blessing prepared for you." If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, "The dawn of destiny is near, and the divine realm is roaring with power. Angelic hosts are descending like a river of light, surrounding your path to make sure nothing can interfere with this heavenly appointment. You may not yet see it, but the spiritual realm is fully active in your favor." Archangel Michael says, "The millionaire has started to question everything they once valued. Power, wealth, and accolades now seem like dust in comparison to the fire they feel pulling them toward you. Their heart beats with a divine urgency they can no longer deny." Archangel Michael says, "They feel as though their soul has recognized yours from across oceans and skies. Even without meeting you, they sense the familiarity of destiny, an invisible bond that keeps them awake at night and fuels their every decision." Archangel Michael says, "Heaven has shown them signs, numbers that repeat, dreams they cannot escape, moments of stillness where your presence floods their spirit like a melody from eternity. They know this is not ordinary, it is divine intervention." Archangel Michael says, "You have walked through valleys that nearly broke you, but every trial prepared you for this salvation. Nothing was wasted, not the tears, not the lonely nights. Not the moments when hope felt lost, all of it has been turned into strength for what is now unfolding." Archangel Michael says, "The millionaire has started distancing themselves from distractions. Friends who lack spiritual sight are puzzled, unable to understand why their focus has shifted so drastically. But their spirit knows, they are making room for the miracle heaven has prepared with your name on it." Archangel Michael says, "Right now, angelic hands are guiding this person's steps toward you. Paths that seem blocked are suddenly opening, and obstacles that once seemed immovable are vanishing like smoke. Heaven has declared that no power can stop this connection. Archangel Michael says, when your lives finally intersect, time itself will feel as though it pauses. The recognition will be instant, the connection undeniable, and the shift in your destiny will be visible to everyone around you. Archangel Michael says, your presence will awaken something deep within them, a sense of purpose and meaning they never found in riches or influence. This is because your union is not of this world. It is a divine bond blessed long before you were born. Archangel Michael says, even as you read this, your spirit is being prepared. You may feel strange peace or a rush of warmth in your chest. That is heaven's way of signaling that the promise is near fulfillment. Archangel Michael says, this encounter will not just bless your personal life, it will ripple through families, communities, and even nations. The blessing you are stepping into is designed to impact far more than just the two of you. Archangel Michael says, heaven has hidden you for a season to protect this promise. Only now, when the timing is perfect and the alignment complete, are you being brought into the light for all to see. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire has begun making bold moves, liquidating assets, changing schedules, altering life plans, all because heaven has placed an unshakable conviction in their heart to find you. Archangel Michael says, your name is being whispered in rooms of power where you have never set foot. People of influence are hearing about you, preparing to welcome you, and even angels are writing your name across scrolls of destiny that cannot be erased. Archangel Michael says, every promise that once seemed distant is now racing toward you with divine speed. What used to take years will now happen in days. What felt impossible will unfold effortlessly under heaven's hand. Archangel Michael says, when the moment of revelation comes, it will be unlike anything you've experienced. Doors will swing open, opportunities will flood in, and blessings will flow so abundantly that it will feel like a dream made real. Archangel Michael says, this is not merely about wealth. It is about your divine purpose being fully activated. With this blessing, you will rise into influence and leadership where your voice will bring healing, wisdom, and light to many who are lost. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire feels chosen to be part of this mission. They are humbled by the spiritual weight of what is unfolding and are already making commitments to protect and honor what heaven has joined. Archangel Michael says, even now, angelic messengers are removing false friends and hidden enemies from your path. People who would have tried to exploit this blessing are being exposed and removed from proximity to you. Archangel Michael says, as the final hours before this divine encounter approach, you will begin to see signs everywhere. Unexpected calls, messages, opportunities that seem perfectly timed. These are the footsteps of your miracle drawing near. Archangel Michael says, every force of darkness that tried to stop you is now in retreat. The power of heaven has surrounded you like a fortress, ensuring that nothing can block or steal what is meant for you. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire is stepping into faith they never knew they had. They are following invisible guidance, driven by divine instructions that lead them closer to the moment your eyes will meet. Archangel Michael says, your story is about to change in such a way that even those who once mocked or doubted you will stand in silence. They will see undeniable proof that you are chosen and divinely favored. Archangel Michael says, the heavens are filled with sound, celebration, angelic music, and joyful cries, because they know the chapter you're about to enter will be one of glory, abundance, and purpose fulfilled. Archangel Michael says, the time for hiding is over. You are stepping into visibility where your light cannot be denied. This is why the angels are crying loudly tonight, because your appointed time has finally arrived. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire is not approaching out of chance, but out of obedience to a higher calling. They feel your destiny is intertwined with theirs, and they cannot move forward in life without you by their side. Archangel Michael says, even as you rest, divine armies are guarding you. Heavenly trumpets are ready to sound the moment of revelation, ensuring you step into your miracle with courage and grace. Archangel Michael says, when you finally stand beside this person, the world will witness divine orchestration unlike anything they have seen. Your lives will become living proof that heaven answers prayers in miraculous ways. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, even as you take your next breath, divine forces are working in silence. Nothing about this moment is ordinary. It is a supernatural turning point where heaven has decided that your time of hidden struggle ends. From this day forward, divine favor will overshadow you. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire has reached a place of surrender. They have been battling confusion, trying to resist the pull toward you, but heaven's voice is stronger than their reasoning. They now know without doubt that finding you is not an option. It is a divine assignment. Archangel Michael says, their heart pounds whenever they imagine the moment you meet. They feel an unexplainable familiarity, as though their soul hath been waiting lifetimes for this encounter. This is the undeniable signature of destiny. Archangel Michael says, even now, angelic messengers are arranging encounters, manipulating timing, and orchestrating movements so precise that when you finally meet, you will see the fingerprints of heaven all over it. Archangel Michael says, your past was filled with broken promises and moments where people underestimated you. Heaven has seen every injustice, and now divine justice is being released in your favor. Those who rejected you will witness your elevation. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire is preparing not just to meet you, but to honor you. Their plans involve more than conversation. They are preparing to make moves that will publicly recognize your worth and secure your future. Archangel Michael says, this is not a fleeting connection, it carries a heavenly seal that cannot be broken by fear, opposition, or betrayal. The alignment is so strong that even if attempts are made to stop it, heaven will forcefully redirect every obstacle out of the way. Archangel Michael says, when this blessing manifests, it will feel as though a floodgate has been opened. Opportunities, resources, and influence will pour into your life in ways that will leave you in awe of divine timing. Archangel Michael says, right now, divine light surrounds your name. It shines brighter than the darkness that tried to bury you. The spiritual world knows that your destiny is unstoppable because the King of Heaven himself has commanded your breakthrough. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire is being prepared spiritually. Old desires are falling away, selfish ambitions are dying, and their heart is being softened to walk in humility and honor toward you. This transformation is part of heaven's preparation for your meeting. Archangel Michael says, even if you feel ordinary, heaven sees you as extraordinary. Angels are declaring your identity across realms of light, announcing that the chosen one is about to step into divine elevation. Archangel Michael says, when your eyes meet theirs for the first time, everything around you will seem to pause. The connection will be undeniable, the sense of divine purpose overwhelming, and your spirit will know this was the moment heaven promised. Archangel Michael says, this union is more than a blessing. It is a kingdom assignment. Together, you will influence many lives, bring healing to broken people, and establish legacies that will echo through generations. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire has silently battled inner wounds of betrayal and loneliness despite their outward success. Heaven is using you as a vessel of restoration that will heal places no wealth or power could ever reach. Archangel Michael says, even now, angels are whispering instructions to prepare you. You may feel led to change certain habits, make room in your life, or step away from old relationships. These promptings are not random. They are divine preparations. Archangel Michael says, heaven is clearing the final obstacles, contracts that once bound you are being released. People who would have blocked this destiny are being moved aside, and spiritual enemies are being struck down by divine fire. Archangel Michael says, every delay you experienced in the past was not denial. It was protection. Heaven was saving you for a blessing that no enemy could touch, timing it perfectly for when you are most prepared to receive. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire is ready to move mountains to reach you. Distance, circumstances, or opposition will not matter. Your spirit is aligned with heaven's voice, and they are following that divine guidance relentlessly. Archangel Michael says, this encounter will not only bring wealth into your hands, but also wisdom and access to resources that will fulfill long-hidden dreams within your soul. You will finally see why heaven made you wait. Archangel Michael says, soon, you will wake to news that feels surreal, a message, a meeting, or a public gesture that marks the beginning of this supernatural connection manifesting in your life. Archangel Michael says, the heavens roar tonight because destiny is unstoppable. The angels' cries are not of sadness but of triumph, for they know the journey of struggle and pain is ending, and the age of victory and abundance is beginning. Archangel Michael says, the millionaire is humbled by this divine pull. Your soul bows to heaven's command, knowing that no worthy reasoning can explain the supernatural certainty that you are their destined counterpart. Archangel Michael says, your future is wrapped in heavenly light. No human can dim it, no enemy can destroy it, and no power can reverse what has been decreed in the courts of heaven. Archangel Michael says, when this meeting occurs, your life will ignite with purpose and miracles that flow effortlessly, proving to all that heaven's hand has been guiding you all along. If you wish to express your support further,